that we were hoping for the best, but prepared for the worst, and that's reduced.
I remember at one point that they tried to kind of take us back to talk to us more, and we were walking into a room and it said right on the door. And I was not going in there. And they were like, no, it's just the bedroom. And I was like, that's not happening. I was like, I'm not letting that thought in. I was like, I have to stay off there.
This is an out of character thing to happen to my sister. It's not something that it's not something she would do.
Olivia quickly became a mainstay on every media outlet in the area.
I just want my sister back. As for doctor.
Mike Bordeaux also
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm just setting up something real quick, and then we're going to go through this. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on because Julie's surgery is tomorrow. But as you can imagine, I wanted to, distract myself for a minute. So I thank everybody for tuning in. I have no idea how many people are tuning in. I'm just glad you're tuning in.
search teams numbering in the hundreds combed the fields and thick forests surrounding Vanville.
Oh, and then I'm just sharing this so that everybody can see from my group that I'm live. But I'll be with you momentarily, I promise. I promise you're my top priority, everybody. I know I'm so professional. I'm so professional. So we have our... So... All right, so as we can see, XRP's pumping a little bit.
Did you see that as a possible motive?
Hello, world. So I'm going to turn that on for now, unless I get annoyed by looking at myself. So basically what we have going on right now is XRP is at 89.3. We've got hitting this 4-hour time frame at 91 cents. We've got resistance at 89 cents as well. Let me look at my phone so I can don't have to cut into something else for chat. Just so that I can see what's going on.
Download the Domino's app today and become a piece of the pop.
What's going on, everybody? Driven Madness, she's doing good. She's going to bed. She's trying to sleep right now. She's got her surgery in the morning at 7 a.m. So doing the best we can. AK, what's going on, brother? OG Lewis, what's going on? Crypto Papa Bennett, welcome in. And thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button. So basically what we got going on, like I said, we're traveling up. We bounced off the 30-minute time frame earlier. We talked about how we were going to likely come up to this 89, 90, wherever the 4-hour time frame was going to be at the particular time. And I've measured it out at 91 cents right now. So, and you can see the extended head we've got going on right now. So this is pretty much exactly what I would be expecting. So this is almost exactly where we should be going. I don't see much of a scenario where, unless we get another spike of volume, that it's going to do anything of significance. So we're going to have to wait and see how it plays out. But I don't really see much of a scenario where this plays out any differently than what we've been saying. So love to hear your guys' input. Jan, welcome in. Kana, welcome in. Everybody who's tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, but we've got a monster wick up, so we're going to see how this plays out. But that went up to 90 cents. How are you, Jan? Steve, welcome, welcome. I love seeing all the members of Tom's Army, but obviously, as you guys can see, if you're watching and you can't comment, a perk of being in Tom's Army now is nobody else is commenting unless I give you privilege, and you either have to be part of the army or a moderator to talk. So if I ever picked a moderator and they, for whatever reason, wasn't in the army, they could talk. But I put everything I did into the army, so I love it better like this. So what do you think about seeing me? Hello, I didn't scare you away, did I? Old man, 38-year-old Tom coming at you here. But I figured I would go live. I like to be more personal, so I can be more personal this way. So, what's going on, Steve or JD? How you doing, Steve? I love having you in here learning. That's what we try to do here. That's what I try to do. I know, Kana. That's why I came on. I wanted to do maybe not a long update, but I wanted to do an update nonetheless. So, but I mean, if you're looking at this from the farther out time frames, you can see exactly. Let me delete this yellow line so that you guys don't get confused. But you can see what's going on when you break this down into a quicker time frame here. We talked about how we had to bounce up here and satisfy this, but I don't know. Can we get up here to 98 cents? Well, it's not even 98 cents now, but that's the resistance up there. But if you start to try to bring this together, son of a bitch. We've got the daily up here at 96 now. It's working itself out, but that's not one that I would be moving because that's more of a solid base, and I'm not comfortable moving that. 98 cents is the resistance in this area, so that's what I like to use. But we've got a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of stuff going on here. The 4-hour time frame, we're right at it right now. We basically hit it. We've got 88 cents, 89 cents is the support resistance in this area that we just wicked over. So, I mean, if I'm looking at this logically, though, what's the one that we're looking at right now that there's a little bit of a discrepancy in price? And I'm almost tempted to just throw some money on it right now. But I want to see if we come back down to reality a little bit more with XLM. But XLM, to me, with Yo-Yo IQ, what's going on, brother? Derek, welcome in. Isn't it nice, though, no spam in here right now because it's only people that are part of the Army that can talk. So if you want to talk to me, join Tom's Army, $9.99 a month. What an incentive piece for you to join. How could you not join with this sad look on my face? Oh. But welcome in, everybody. J-Ride, what's up, brother? No. I don't think we're heading for a double top right now on XRP. I think this is it. I think we're coming down to it. Here, let me go back to XRP, but I think we're coming down to it with XRP. I think we're basically hitting our limits here. I don't really see any way we're getting out of the 4-hour time frame. Crypto Scrooge, welcome in, my guy. Silver Hawk, welcome. I agree, Kana. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. Welcome to the 56 people in here. Holy fuck. Really? 56 of you people are in here? I didn't scare you away? None of you left? Wow. I salute you. I appreciate it. You know, I could have did this to you guys and just said, yeah, you know. Hey, what happened? I could have just did this and said, oh, I'm just a technical analysis. But I didn't. I decided to let you in. Make sure that like button. Did I see that correctly? Only 26 likes. And there's 58 of you watching. I can see you now. I see you. See? I see you. And I know you're not following or hitting the like button. So, you know, make sure that like button. But with XRP, I mean, we're tapping out here unless we can get some kind of surge. But if you look at this, and I like to break it down in the 30-minute after, we're starting to top out, and you can see it in the volume. It's come down exponentially on each of these next two levels up. So rising price, crashing volume, that's very bearish at the top. And I mean, that's the 4-hour time frame right there. And it's quite convenient that right when we get up there, yeah, it's not going to work out so well. But nobody says we can't get more volume. But I would almost dare say if you've got this profit and you're looking to shift your money, you go to XLM right now, because if you times that by 3, I like a 3-to-1 ratio. And right now that 3-to-1 ratio puts you at about 78 cents. Or not 78 cents, but if you go 3-to-1 here, XRP should be at 78 cents if you base it on XLM's price, which means either XRP is going to come down real quick or XLM's winding up for something. And let me be honest with you. I think XLM's winding up and it could be ready to push up to that 30 cents. And that's what I'm almost, I don't want to say it's guaranteed, but I think it's getting ready to have about a 14% move here for XLM. And I mean, it's been laboring behind. I think it's time, and I think XLM's got to get it together right now. And it finally had a 30-minute close like I was waiting for, so now I'm tempted to buy it. I'm not gonna lie. I was waiting for this 30-minute close to see if it could hold over the 30-minute time frame. And if you look at this, we've got 4 more minutes, and we've got to close at 2601. We're at, oh fuck. Ah, son of a bitch. We're at 2062. If we close this 30-minute segment, I'm just telling everybody who's watching right now, and I'm not a financial advisor, should you take my advice. I'm not even committed to take my own advice right now, so why the hell would you? So, but if it closes over this 2601, and I'm being dead serious, this is how I'm basing this, and it's a quick play, but if this closes over 2601, I'm dumping my money into XLM, and this is in like 3 minutes and 38 seconds. If it closes over 260176, it has to be over that, no exceptions. If it does that, I think it's going to have a 14 or 15% pump to catch up to XRP. I don't know if XRP is going to go any farther, but if it does, XLM's prime. It's at a perfect spot to take a chance, and I love XLM. So yeah, it's probably going to happen if it does. If it keeps it into this, and it's way too far behind. It's 11 cents too cheap right now, based on my own status, based on my own charting analytics, and based on my own way of doing things. Welcome in, Mr. Anderson. Go. An OG of the OG. A lot of OGs in here. Sam, welcome in. Sam. But yeah, so I'm thinking XLM is ready to pump. If it can close right here. And you see how it stopped right here, right before this 30-minute segment? What's going on, Joe? Welcome in. I think I'm getting ready to pull my hair out, as you can see, but I think we're getting ready. But, I mean, hey, my hair at least looks nice for 38. These are my new glasses, too. I think they look good. So. But, let's see. I really do. I think XLM's getting ready. I think XLM's the way to go. So, and if Kenny's watching, Kenny, you're going to want to pay attention to this as well. But with XRP, I don't think it's going to just go right down. I don't think we're just going to go in 2 minutes. We're just going to go right down. I think, yeah, Crypto Scrooge. I totally agree. I wanted to be more personal, and I said the hell with it. With my new tablet, it was easier to do it like this, and, you know, if I don't scare you away now, I never will. But welcome in, Scrooge. I appreciate that. So let's see. I'm thinking XLM, because XRP, if you look at this, it's not ready to just go back down. It's going to come back down, but I think XRP still got a little bit more room, and based on what I'm thinking, so this is the importance here. This 88 cents, we're going to pull it up. And as I'm starting to do, get the hell out of the way, Tom. God. What I'm starting to do, get out of the way. So this is in play now. This is the support area. So now if we do this, I have all the faith in the world. XRP is coming up here. This is going to essentially this is just going to be a neckline. This is your neck, and now you're going to have to form the head. So I don't think XRP is done yet. So if you're an XRP, oh, the person who said the double top, I got you, the double top in the area. I thought you meant that $1.40 double top. Man, I feel stupid, whoever said that. Hold on. Sorry, it just clicked. I apologize. I'm such a douche. What the hell is that? $9.99. Joe, whoa. Really? $9.99? Are you crazy? Thank you so much. That's the first live donation. I wasn't even expecting that. Holy moly. We'll get back to that in a sec. But somebody said, yeah, I don't know if I'd place a short yet. Driven to Madness, now that I'm seeing this. But Bennett, what's up? So Damn it, I don't remember who said that. Well, whoever said that. And yes, I'll go into H-bar jokes. I'm punching myself in the face as we speak because at 22 cents, I should have bought it. Should have bought it. But this, I'm feeling pretty comfortable at XRP in this way. Oh my God, it would be. I think, because look, you match, oh shit. We matched this up, and that's about 93 cents. I mean, look at that. That's so perfect. I think that's where XRP's going. I'm almost positive XRP's going there. I think we're on the money, and this closed where it needed to. 2604 for XLM. It closed in that 30-minute segment. Let's see in the 1 minute before we go in any farther. Matt, what's going on, brother? Joe, you bought the hell out of XLM? And obviously, when you look in the 1 minute, this is where you can get in trouble because you're like, oh my God, look at this pattern. It's going to come down so far. Oh my God. Yes, oh my God, even if it were to come down, it would be 25.7. My God. So, H-bar and XLM, oh, fantastic. Oh, well, yeah, man, if it doesn't, that's why, oh, yeah. No. This, guys, that's the thing about XLM right now. It's in a situation where even if XRP came back down, so here's the thing. That's where you can get in trouble here. That's why I'm trying to get some kind of confirmation with XLM. Because if XRP doesn't hold, and let's say it comes back down to 78 cents, that means XLM's right in the same spot. It just didn't trade up. It would be back to the 3-to-1. But we would need an 11 or 13% drop in XRP right now to get us back into the range of XLM. So that's the very important thing to remember here. But I don't know. I have a lot of people in the audience right now, and I wasn't expecting this, and I was going to smoke, but I don't know if I should with the... Fuck it. It's legal in my state. What are they going to do? Shut me off? I'm not exactly sure what the terms of service is on this situation, but well, I can't exactly fire it up yet. I got to roll it, so you guys are going to see... you guys are just going to see how quickly I do this. But I do appreciate everybody. 62 fucking people. Wow. Wow, 62 people. So all I had to do was show myself and more people would show up. I see how it is. Like, let's see who the hell this asshole is who's trying to tell us what we're supposed to do. Oh! Yep, Michigan don't care. They locked enough of us up over a few decades and they said, yeah, fuck it, it's only weed. Now we're going to tax the shit out of you after we locked your asses all up. You know? Digibyte is. Oh, man. That. Why'd you guys have to bring up Digibyte? Digibyte. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. It actually came down to the bottom of where I was looking. Oh, Lord have mercy. Fuck. All right, well. We're watching XLM as we speak because we know that something. Oh, but this is what I mean though. Look at if this is breaking like this, we're gonna get at least if we're gonna come down. This is what I was trying to say earlier. We got this. That I mean, that's an inverted head and shoulders that has to finish. That's coming up to 4 cents. Am I wrong here? But I think XLM's pumping too. I really do. So. I think you see this consolidation, seeing what XRP did, you know, you've got to pay attention to certain patterns. And let's get back to XRP real quick. And we see how we have this straight sideways. We have the same thing going on, straight sideways. This is what we talked about. We talked about having to exhaust it at least the 4-hour time frame. We talked about this. That's why I feel so good about this. And I've been watching XLM so closely, and I feel good about this. I feel good about it. I feel good about it. I feel good about it. So when I feel good about something, I've got to jump in. I think. You know, but that's why we're trying to get some confirmation here. So before I do anything hasty, Because does it matter if you get in at 26.0 or 26.5? If it's going to 30 cents, as long as you're in somewhere in the 26 cent range. Yeah, so instead of 15%, you get 12.5. Oh, I do have something I can show you now. This is my, I don't even know if anybody can see it. Where the hell am I at? So somewhere in here, but you guys can see. These are some stupid ones that I have, like with Litecoin and Bitcoin and what is that, Ethereum. But I have a whole bunch of other ones that are in the room, but I can't go get them because Julie's sleeping. But the one that Litecoin is, the reason I'm showing you, that Litecoin one is in 1 ounce of silver. And that's been like that since this was worth 25 Litecoins. It's obviously not worth 25 fucking Litecoins now. I'd love to get 25 Litecoins for it, but now it's not even worth a tenth of a Litecoin, it probably. Crazy how it changes over time. So, but I really feel like XLM's the one that's got to go. So let's see in the 1 minute, real quick, and then I'm going to light this up and we're going to watch this together. We're going to watch this as a group. The only thing is, just don't shoot the messenger, guys. The only thing is with XLM, yes, I think it's going to bounce. But based on this pattern that I see, I believe it's probably going to test right here one more time. Nope, too far. It'll probably retest this one more time unless it holds the short-term moving average. But it already proved that it came under the short-term moving average. So I have no reason to believe that it's not going to bounce to here. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the... I'm just saying. That's if I'm looking for the perfect entry and I'm trying to be as stiff, I'm not entering until I get to that 1 minute time frame right there and bounce and prove support. We've only come over it once. We're going to have to bounce off it. And that's the beauty of the 1 minute. It's probably going to come back there and bounce. Like, this is what you'll see. Because you get the fake out down. It happens every time. And then you sit there and you're like, damn it. If I would have just waited 30 minutes longer, I wouldn't have lost 2.5%, 3%. And then you're like, fuck, do I sell? Because if it goes down again, then I'm screwed. In all reality, you're not. Because look how cheap XLM is. So that's my mind. That's what I'm thinking right now. I got nothing but time because my... Whoa. Did that just do what I said right as I'm talking, guys? It did. Look at that. See? Look at that, guys. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. But that's what I mean, guys. I always say I'm the best in the business, not because I'm cocky, but I can, this is what I do. And now that you can see my face, hello, you know, but now that you can see me, maybe it'll give you a little more confidence to trust me, because only a scumbag wouldn't show themselves if they have the ability to show themselves. Before, I could have, but you would have seen like me about this big, you know, itty bitty Tom. I don't think you want to see itty bitty Tom, but I do believe in what I do, and I believe I'm very good at it. And this is just another case in point that actually makes me look really good. So, let's see. So you guys actually do appreciate being able to see me. I do like that. And do you appreciate, let me ask the people that are commenting, do you appreciate the fact that you have to be in Tom's army to comment during the live streams now? You don't even have to answer me full up, just yes or no. And now, I'm going to like this because this is what I wanted to see, because I really am going to buy XLM if it holds this 1 minute time frame. Just so you guys know, this is my goal. Trace Bartoli, welcome. Bobby, hell yeah. Matt, I do think it'll bounce back, but I don't think it's going to be yet. I need a trash bag for the Yes, sir, Mr. Anderson. If that's coming from a mod, then I must. I must. Where's it at? Here. No, Joe. Joe, don't you hear the exception, brother? Mods also get the exemption. Nobody, you don't have to be a member of Tom's Army, Joe. You're a mod. You see what I do here? The people that donate separately, even if you weren't a mod, don't you see what I've started to do? Now are we catching on why there's so many mods, the ones I can trust? I know you don't, Joe, but I also know that you like to talk. So I got to find a way to keep you guys involved. I'm an everyman thinker. So, but yeah, so we're watching this with XLM. Let's not get sidetracked. AK, Aravin, Gumar, you're in here still. I know I just seen you. UB2 Sub, what's up, brother? I got to look at H-bar as well, but I'm not switching back and forth yet because I've got to watch XLM real quick because I've got to, well, we can switch, but we've got to see. If somebody's watching XLM while I'm switching back and forth and you see it at 25.8, and don't be shy if you guys want to drop a donation. By all means, drop a donation. They're 25.8, but maybe wait to drop a donation like for the stream until I help us save us to get in at 25.8 instead of 26.3 and 5 where it was at. That's how I would like to get my donations. If you were going to buy at 26.5 and you simply didn't and you wait until 25.7, 25.9, that's how I would rather earn mine. It's at 25.98 right now. We're looking at a retrace because it did break right here, guys. This key support, this key moving average right here. We broke this, so we're expecting a drop because it came below this. So now it's the underside. So now we're expecting to come through here and at least retest this. Because if you look back here, the key thing to notice here, everybody who's in Tom's Army, who's commenting, and all the new faces. Hold on. Let's see. 61 viewers and 63 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations, you guys. That is some super B shit right there. All right. So that yellow line I just drew in, that's the moving average. So we finally came up, right? We've never touched it again. So now in the 1 minute, it's suggesting right here would be the perfect meet point for an explosion up for about 15%, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm on the 1 minute with XLM right now as we speak. This is the 1 minute on XLM. Kana. Oh, are you talking about on XRP? Yeah, no, XRP I don't think is done. That's why I'm saying I think XLM's almost a sure bet. The only thing is with XRP, I think we could get a retest at the 1 minute line. But it doesn't necessarily have to. That's why I drew that one scenario. If you guys, when I first came on. That's what I think is going on. But oh, okay, so we would. This is the exact spot where we could get this retest we talked about. So this is where you'd get this retest right here, and then you could fly back up. It doesn't necessarily have to be all the way down there. It could be like 88 cents. But that seems to be the logical consensus here. So XLM 2613. Ooh, it pumped up over it. No volume on that push up though, so watch that. We're trying to see if we can get over these moving averages.
We do it every week.
Whether we need to or not. We did it today.
It was really dirty. My parents do it every
Right on, Steve. Right on. I don't know if I'd necessarily say cocky. I would just say I'm confident. Because I think I know what I'm doing. But this would be more of like a right shoulder, guys. So it has to build this real quick. But, that's why we're saying, can we break up out of this? We did get that 25.9, so that's why I said it's being greedy. Because I'm trying to, I would ideally like to buy that and then ride that pump out. Because that would be the retest on the 1 minute time frame. But nobody says we have to retest that. But it's just a lot of times you do when you're starting a trend. And then you get these little fake outs. But there's no guarantee in life. That's why that 25.9 would have been a great spot to start. Great spot to start. So I want to go to H-bar real quick. I'm going to stay updated on this, but I wanted somebody donated $9.99. So I want to go to H-bar. I have this mapped out so good, and it's actually on my support line that it's bouncing on. So this is actually one that you'd want to pay attention to right now. Let's get it in the 30-minute time frame. Because that's a very big pattern that it created. I've been mapping this out. I'm so pissed off at myself. I make money on some of these that I don't always advertise on air, but H-bar was one that I had right by the balls. I mean, right by the fucking balls. And I had it at 21.8. And I'm like, you know what? It came all the way to 21.8. Why wouldn't it come down to 28? So I'm like, all right, let's wait for 1 fucking cent. That's a scenario where it's like, you dumb fuck. Yeah, 50% later.
How did you have that hope then?
But this is a key spot right here. If it can bounce off 307, it would just bounce off this area, and then you'd come up to where that descending blue line is, and then you'd ultimately break to another level. But what I'm seeing right now with this is we might have a little bit of a consolidation and have to bounce back there. We haven't had any kind of retest on this 30-minute. Generally, like I said, you're going to prove that you can stay on the top side of this because every other time we've fallen back through. So we're gonna try to do that. Oh yeah, H bar is gonna be huge, as long as it doesn't get caught up because of some of their backing partners. No fault of their own, but they might get caught up in some nonsense. As long as they're around after that slosh, which they should be, of 95% of cryptos, H bar is gonna be huge, huge. Hedera is gonna be huge. Make no mistake about it. So with H bar, you've got the support at 307. And then you've got that 292 roughly, 27.3, 26.2. But I'm looking at if it can hold this area, you know, we can make a play here. But we've got a 1 minute. We fall back through. So that's always concerning. Because you want to be on the top side of the 1 minute. Otherwise, it starts to hunt these moving averages. We're down below the 3, the 5, the 15. Oh, no. Nope, not the 15 yet. But I'm thinking we might come back down and retest the 30-minute time frame. But that's not guaranteed, obviously. We got to see if it holds. Here's XLM moving up to 2615 now. So, let's see. We were at 259. Now we made this little pump on the right arm. Very little volume. So, to me, could this get out of the area without a retest? It could. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. And this would probably be the 1 minute candle to tell you. If this can't break past this exact spot it's at, it's probably telling you that this is just a fake out real quick. But there's no guarantee that that's accurate, because if you look at XRP, it just keeps going. Well, not keeps going, but it's going up to retest our spot real quick before we come back down and likely test the 1 minute. Unless we can find volume, but XRP is coming down in volume too. But like I said, I think XRP in the grand scheme, I think it's going to end up looking like that. But that still means we have a little bit of consolidation that has to be done. And that doesn't mean that it can't. Like my 88.7 line is not accurate because it's actually right around 88 cents, as you guys know. So just to show how, you know, it's got a little bit more room than it looks like to come down. And it's not a lot, but I still think it would have to come to a head to 93 cents, satisfy this double top in the area, and then we can come back down. There's a lot of stuff that still needs to happen in this pattern. This is your fake out on a sideways consolidation. This is what it looks like. I agree with you, Steve. See, Steve's smart. I agree with Steve. Absolutely. But now the tough thing is like if you look at XLM logically, it can't break out yet. We got a tightening, right? So that means you're probably going to have it tightening somewhere in between here when it does its eventual breakout. And like I said, there's no guarantee because we can't 100% predict. But if we're trying to narrow it down, that's what we're trying to see. And right now you can see we're having a collapsing in volume. So I still think it's coming out of this area relatively quick. But I think, but what do I know? We came awfully close and we bounced off of the short-term moving average. But I'm still thinking it could possibly come down because we're not getting a lot of volume to push up. And in order to prove that we can get out of this area, we've got to break right here in the 1 minute. Otherwise, if we bounced off of here again, then we would likely, that would be your chance to come back down here. So that's what I always watch out for. I don't even know if I can get back up here, though. I don't know if there's enough volume to even get there yet without retesting this. So we're doing one of these. I think that's what we're doing. Fool me. You can fool me, but whatever. XVG, similar pattern to H-bar. Thanks so. So, XVG. I'll do it for you. Anybody else, it'll cost you. So, XVG.
And take the secrets of Kelly's grave to his own.
Coming up, an excruciating few hours.
Uh,
In the morning, one final search, and at
I don't know what is this the right shit?
after 2 long years,
Is this the right one? AK.
when Dateline continues.
Yep. Why am I not surprised? Look at those wicks. Gotta love it. That's what you call machine trading, folks. There's only a few of them that you'll get that look like that. And you'd have to come into your, nope, they're not even that. But look, a little bit of gold like that. But normally silver is real. Wait a minute, did I click on... Yeah, see, even they're not looking like that. Oh, yeah, gold is. Look at that shit looks like gold. Even worse than gold. Oh, my God. Sure, let me see what's going to happen here, you know. Oh, yeah, it definitely looks like the rest, though. I mean, it just got heavier trading.
Severe stomach pain or allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Rybelsus with a sulfonylurea or insulin increases low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems. Wake up to what's
Well, we just got to get a overall feel of where the consensus is in these areas. Some of them, since I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Not yet, I don't anyhow, but I will. Oh my God, this looks like XRP, except it didn't come close to its all-time highs. This is kind of what XRP's chart looks like, honestly. If you took this from right here, if you forgot about that first part and you just started from here, this would look like XRP pretty damn close. I mean, almost identical, actually, now that we're I mean, look at that. It's just that the top part for the other one went out too far from the beginning. It's a little high. Actually, you know what? That looks pretty damn close to XRP. So, with that being said, this is another one. If it could get over, I think it's over. No, it came back down. But if it could ever get over the 30-minute time frame, what you've seen with XRP is exactly what this would do. I don't know if it would come all the way up to the 4-hour time frame, but if it could get a grasp of that 30-minute time frame, this could be one where it could actually make a move up into here. And I know it's not that far, but that could actually make a run up there. It's got this sideways and down. If it went like that, it absolutely could do that. But it's got a double bottom in this area at 1.5, so 1.5 cents. So it's getting pretty damn close to that. And that's 25%. That'd be nice. Sideways and down, down and sideways consolidation with the volume not exactly being consistent is a good thing. Well, you'll know with XLM if you should wait or not. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing with that AK. It's gonna be a tough decision with it. This is what you guys need to see. You can either wait or you can do this. Wait to see if it rides and holds that 26.4. Otherwise, if it does this, because it did get a tiny bit of volume here in the 1 minute, it would have break over this, right? And then you'll ride on the top side of that, and that could be your buy. And that's why I was not pointing at that 26.5 before. It doesn't matter if you buy at 26.5 or 26. But right now, you're trading here. But this is slowly coming up now, too. We got to pay attention to that in the 1 minute because it's going to keep adjusting. So that 25.9... That's moving. It's about 2585 if that's what you're looking for. But you're going to know right now if it can bounce out of this area. It's got to break 2648. So you're going to know right now. So we can keep an eye on this real quick.
very same spot, Cass seemed to pick up a scent.
XRP 909.
Right. With her.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I really feel like XLM's gonna pump.
That was like,
Because like I said, I think XRP is going to where I said. I think it's gonna come up a little bit higher. So that gives XLM all the time in the world, in my opinion. It's just a matter of, does XLM want to come up and break this area right now, or does it want to do... Because these often do start to tighten this, you know, as they go. But it's real close. This is within an hour, hour and a half if it decides to take that track. This isn't going down very far, and I don't think you're going to get much more of a deal than what you've already got. So it'd be more like this. I don't know, though. Could we do one of these again? That's not what I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating more of a, you know, we're starting to get down into the nitty gritty now. But it's anything's possible, guys. There's also that possibility that XLM wouldn't go up as high as we think, but I'm pretty confident that as long as XRP keeps doing what it needs to do, we're going to do the right thing. Well, I really appreciate everybody hitting that like button. Hopefully we can get one new person at Tom's Army. So if you're watching and you want to join Tom's Army, join Tom's Army. Or if you've ever wanted to send a donation, send a donation. But at least we'll hit, you guys are hitting that like button. That's awesome. So, but I think XLM, it's tough because I would have bought it at, well, if you're on the fence, that 259 was a gift. But like I said, this is the ultimate test right here. You see how the 1 minute time frame, the volume's starting to go down a little bit. So it could get rejected right here and come and retest. Because a lot of times, like I said, they do like to retest, but this completely, this is an area where it could very well pop out of it right now. So, but I'm going to smoke this, and then it's, all right, I've got to get going soon just because, there we go. There's the push out of the area.
I know. Ellie's family had gotten the news.
Matt called me and he was like, hey, you need to come tomorrow.
That could very well be that push out that we were looking for.
I'll be right there.
then it's like a sense of relief instead of just wondering what if.
All right, XLM, you're starting to show some testicular fortitude here. That's what I like to see.
I was just so grateful. Honestly, I was just so happy that she was found. I can't say happy.
Relieved.
Yeah, I guess I was relieved. Like, sad.
But it makes me feel like XLM is the way to go. It does. Because it's got some catching up to do to XRP. It's still, I mean, it's so far behind right now. It's got a good 12 cents to catch up. Or it's a differential right now. So that means XLM should be at like 30 cents, 30.304.
It's just 23. Just over a year later, in a measure of justice.
Some of the things I say. So, but I think this still is coming up a little bit more. I mean, I would have to think that this is coming up to 93 cents for XRP. And when it's all said and done, at least. So that... So, I mean, yeah, that's looking good. I also think there's a very strong scenario that we're seeing for anybody who likes DGB or owns DGB, I think there's a strong possibility that we're going to see a move first to there. But I think the 200-day, we're probably going to come up to we could come up to 4 cents there. There's another one that I've been paying attention to, and AK knows, Doge. There's a possibility we had this, bear plague, whatever you want to call it. But we did hold this area with a little bit of a retest. So this is going to be interesting. We're right south of the 30-minute time frame. So this is one that you'd have to keep your eye on. Because if it does break up like XRP and some of these other ones, it could do something. But the other thing you have to remember, too, is XRP. Driven to madness, there's a possibility XRP, I think, right now could go to 98 cents. It's going to be hard to get out of that area. That's heavy resistance with this volume. But right now, I think we might struggle to get past 93.5, 94 cents. That's the local top. the double top. So generally to break a double top, it's going to be difficult. But what this tells me too is we could have a crash later on tonight into tomorrow. XRP is always the last one to pump. Just the fact XRP is pumping and the rest of the market isn't. Everybody should be pretty nervous because it always looks like XRP separated itself from the group and then it collapses with the rest. It just does it all at the end. And it seems like we could be having another one of those cases right now, and it is what it is, but I think we're on point right now with XRP and XLM. We've been dead on. We've been absolutely dead on. So right now XRP's making its push. XLM's starting to make its push. Oh, for sure. Yeah, Joe. I own some XRP right now. I'm just looking for spots to advance my position. I got back into the old ball game at 58 cents or 59 cent area. I just want it to go, I just want it to go down so that I can buy more and more and more. But we're still in the spot with XLM. It's not out of the woods yet because we've still got this 267 right here that we could possibly get rejected by and get pushed back down. It's already been twice we've been pushed out of there. So this is the second point here. So it's not out of the woods yet for it to go straight up. I still think it might have a chance that it can retest that 1 minute time frame. I don't know why it's in my gut. It keeps telling me, Tom, pay attention to that. And also don't get fooled here, but I mean, come on. We're in a good spot here, especially with XLM.
Thanks for sitting down with us. You're welcome. Thanks for having me. You can take a butcher knife and plunge it into here.
But I hope everybody's having a great night. I so appreciate 70 of you viewing me right now. 75 people in here, 77 likes. Like, honored. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's see if we got any news going on while we're waiting for this to play out.
It was an apartment maintenance man who found it. She'd been stabbed to death upstairs in the bedroom.
Interesting.
The victim was Sierra,
28-year-old
nurse.
Just a few of the headlines.
Kendra Smith says she hadn't been answering her phone for days.
Oh, heck yeah, Shift. I would love that. Are you kidding me? I would love that. I'd be all over that shit. Add more and more to my stack. Real talk. So, let's see. So, yeah, I mean, I still think we're on the right track here. I still think that we've got to break through some of these areas with XLM before we're going to get that 15%. And that 15% is from here. It's not just, oh, you're going to see a total of 15%. It would be from 257, I believe. Because I believe that push-up, when we do break out of the sideways consolidation, so just like with XRP, I thought we could go to 98 cent max as a fake out before we crash back down. I think we're building the same scenario here. We dropped, came up, now we retest this failed attempt up, and then we pour back out to the double bottom, and then we could make our real work. I think that is ultimately what is actually going on. So I know my mind works in weird ways, but thanks, Shift Bud. And for anybody wondering, my Julie's getting reconstructive surgery on her ankle, and it's a doozy. Her fourth surgery, but you guys know the story. I don't need to get into it, but it's at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Her mom's taking her, so I'll be home getting everything ready. I won't be able to sleep tonight, so that's why I came on live. But I think this has been a spectacular live, and I think I need to do more live streams, and I think I'm going to do more live streams. I like being on camera. Hello. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate that. What do you guys think? You guys think I should be doing more? I can't believe there's 65 of you guys in here still. Like, it seems like it's late. It's 11 o'clock. I didn't think so many people would be in here right now. Kind of figured I'd be here talking to the screen, but The one thing that is a bit interesting, Ethereum is still getting beaten down here since the flip. We've got Bitcoin that still, it's stuck here in the 30-minute. We got beat down by the 200-day and the 30-minute time frame, but if you look at this, there's still room. We've still Tommy remind me of one. I know a lot of people. I could. You're not the first person who's told me that. Back when I was in my 20s, if any of you ever watched Desperate Housewives, some girl walked up to me, a hot girl at the gym too. So I took it as a compliment. She's like, you know who you look like? You look like Carlos from Desperate Housewives. I'm like, who the hell's Carlos? I didn't know who that was. So I looked at Desperate Housewives. I'm like, you know, that's a handsome man. He's like a Mexican or whatever. Or, I think he was Mexican or Latino. What can I say, Steve? What can I say? If you're only cocky and not confident, it doesn't work out too well. And if you're cocky, if you're confident but you have no cockiness, well, who's going to know how confident you are? I agree, Shift Pod, I agree. Now, should I do more live streams like I am like this? Or should I do them like that? Would you guys rather see technical analysis? I mean, you guys can be boldly honest. Would you rather see the TA in front of me? Live is good. I agree. More lives is good. So, just for for anybody who's just coming in, just synopsis here. We've got resistance right now up here at this 91,141, and the reason why we're trying to get past here, but the 4-hour time frame right now is in this area. I could see a blow off the top here to get to that double top, which was a wick, and I could see that. I really could see that. The problem is to get over the 4-hour time frame and get up and try to move up towards the daily. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to get up there. Well, I mean, the daily is we're getting close to that area, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to start breaking past some of these, especially when the weekly's way down there at 57 cents. I mean, it puts it in perspective. Really does. I mean, look how close the weekly and the 200-day is to the double bottom. It's almost that on. It's come up a little bit, but I mean that's so close to where that bottom is. I mean, shit. Of course, I'm gonna do more live streams with this kind of support. Are you kidding me? This is how we get the name out. No. No, I do not, Joe. Not a chance. Bitcoin will not be on top. Thank you, Mr. Campbell. Mr. Sean Campbell with an SHSE. We don't know. Yeah, I don't think, Joe, I don't think Bitcoin's going to be, or who asked me that? Yeah, Joe, I don't think it's going to be Bitcoin. I really don't. I don't. I think XRP, I think there's going to be a few of them, but XRP is going to be one of them. I think one that we're not paying enough attention to would be Theta. I think Tezos is going to be around when we need to have some serious discussions. I think the likes of ADA, I think XLM, XDC, XRP especially are going to be in that discussion. But I don't think it's going to be a Bitcoin dominant. You're going to have Algo and IOTA. That's going to be a huge part of that discussion. You're going to have something like Quant that likely would always exceed the price of XRP. And if you know more about Quant, you would understand that. Because Quant basically is building the network that XRP... oh man, there's so much stuff to it, but Quant is so important to this whole thing too that not a lot of people understand that. Chainlink will be fine. Chainlink's going to be fantastic. And a cool thing about... I think it's Chainlink. I'm on the waiting list on Uphold right now for this. I'll tell you guys right now. I'm going to look at it real quick. So I'm on the waiting list for staking, and one of the ones they have is Polkadot. They're giving 10.5%. They've got Ethereum right now at 4.25%. Cardano, Cosmos, and Solana is coming soon. I'm on the waiting list because they only do so many people, which is, I can understand, but right now it feels like bullshit. But yeah, I mean, so they got staking options coming there. I'm mad about the fact that they won't give me I can't be part of that the airdrop because Uphold doesn't do it for some reason. Oh, you and me both. And like for me, I can't own 10,000 of everything. It all depends, but for me, I have a plan with a lot of these that when they get to a certain price, if I can just, hey, it's at that time, I'll throw this money. If I can get 1,000 of them, like with Cardano, if it ever got to 80 cents, like, because it's not a major one to me. It's a major one in the grand scheme, but it's not a major one for my portfolio. I would love to have 1,000 Cardano, just 1,000 Cardano, you know, and 1,000 of this and that. But like, there's certain ones where like DGB, Zill and VeChain, that'll be easy to get to 10,000. But it's good. There's a lot of stuff I need to do, and you know, I would love to be able to put more assets towards this, but with Julie's stuff going on, and she's obviously got her lawsuit and stuff that'll pay off, but it's been years, you know, almost 2 years now dealing with that, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Holy shit. Mr. Payne, 1999. I don't know. You're getting above my pay grade now. I really appreciate that. That's insane. That's insane. Dude, I really appreciate that. 2 donations and 1 live stream. Holy smokes, you guys are spoiling me. You know, I think Lewis is watching. He's in here. An OG Lewis was in here. Wow, this is like a throwback live stream. I just feel like, hey, whatever. Thank you, Mr. Payne. I appreciate it. But that's good, Lewis. The Lewis who's in here, that's good, Lewis. No, seriously, that was good Lewis in here. L-U-I-S, that's good Lewis. He's good Lewis. Everybody loves good Lewis. No, wait a minute. It's good Lewis. Everybody loves Lewis. Why wouldn't you love Lewis? But then we have Lewis. How do I know who you are, Lewis? I can't see your name on the screen, Lewis. I would like to do the other Lewis, but I don't want to be too loud. Lewis! How do we know where we're going to go, Lewis? If I can't travel between the lines, Lewis, how the fuck am I supposed to do my job, Lewis? Get the hell out of my room, Lewis. Get out of my head, Lewis, you cocks. No. But, oh man, it's brilliant, though. I mean, I wish I could have just pulled a sign out of my ass and said, here's your sign, buddy. I'm sorry it travels between the lines. We are in the fucking stock market. That's like saying the roller coaster can't travel between the tracks. Yes, Lewis, it can't fall in between the cracks, but it's going to go over each and every crack. See, this is why I don't smoke coffee. I mean, I'm smoking a joint, and I'm still hyper. That tells me. Yeah. But anyhow. So, I mean, yeah, this is what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Axom is still dicking in this level a little bit. Hold on. There was one that I hadn't had for a while. Shit. The only thing I remember is the THC amount because I was like, that's pretty good, but it's. I would have liked it. I like it a tiny bit higher, but it was 23.8% THC. So it's not with no slouch. Don't get me wrong, with no slouch. I don't smoke slouches, but it definitely could have been a little bit stronger. But it's actually, you know what? It's pretty damn good. It's just I don't like it because I got more popcorn buds, and I haven't got popcorn buds in a long time. And I looked at it, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me! They give me the fucking popcorn buds. But yeah, 23.8% to most. They'd be like, what do you mean? But I was growing, when I was growing it, my stuff was like 28 and 20. I was buying some great stuff, and I found some really cool people. but now I'm not, and you know how it goes. Maybe one day I'll start growing it again. So XLM 26.6 though, but if you bought in at 25.9 on that little dump that we seen, that would be a great spot. And then even if it were to do whatever, but like this is really starting to crash in the volume on the way up now. So now we're gonna have to pay some serious attention. We're gonna see where we can get in. But this strand, what the hell was it? Don't get any ideas, Lewis. Small, it was small joke. But guys, so in the 1 minute, can you see exactly this is like, okay, I know this isn't my class, I'm not teaching my class. I feel like I'm teaching my class. But you see what's going on here? So this is a perfect example. See how it came up and we're like, okay, could that be an M or is it going to be a hanging M right here? We talked about that before it happened. Well, one way to know it's that the turn was a hanging M is when it turned itself into a W. But that's the scenario. So now, when you often have this, you start to get this, and then it'll come right back through, and that ends up being a left shoulder. So this is what I want to watch. This is what I want to watch now, because I love playing these angles. And if you're in it, this is what you want. Because now you can say, are we going to go straight up, or am I going to get a chance where I can buy even more? God, I love the charts. And you're like, hey, look at all that stuff going on in the 1 minute. You bring it to the 30, you're like, what the fuck's he so excited about? Nothing's happening. Oh, okay, that was pretty good. Then somebody watching in the 4 hour, they're like, man, this guy's getting awfully excited. Yeah, you'd be too if you just watched it do all of that in the 1 minute. You see how that looks in the 4 hour? Look at all that excitement in the 1 minute. Holy crap, we're going crazy. But when you bring it into the 4 hour, it's like, pfft. So I got a little line that moves 3.5%. And here you're like, holy shit, look at that. He might have a head and shoulders or a W reversal. We don't know what the fuck's. The guy's going fishing off the top. He's got his bobber down here, see? We're fishing for this area, guys. Oh, yes, we got XLMs running around here. Oh, yes, XLM. Oh, we got you down here. We got the little bobber. Oh, that's not a bobber. See, we got our bobber down here. We're bobbing for XLM, baby. And it, ooh. See, it's right in his head now. He's got XLM in his head. Here we go, though. It was 26.8. Oh, that's exciting. I also own some XLM, so it's exciting. You guys know it's a package deal when I buy XRP. They're my babies. One I don't have is DGB, and I'm very disappointed in myself. I could still buy it right now. I could buy 10,000 of them for $337. How exciting. Look at this. XLM's doing fantastic for us since we've been on the air.
Was that genuine surprise?
Love it.
Of course, they have to check out Ryan's story and pick through every detail of the last day of Sierra's life.
Oh, I've already got some XLM, Joe. I was just going to buy more if it went down a little bit lower. I had already pulled the trigger on it before I came on air. That's why I was excited, because it was almost back down to where I pulled the trigger at 25.9. So if it got down to 25.7, I was going to buy more. That's when I came on the air. I had just bought it. I just didn't want to influence anybody's decision. That's why I said when I buy XRP, I buy XLM. But I already had some XLM from before. And then I bought a little bit more. And I was going to buy a little bit more. But then it didn't come down to the next level. But yeah, it's definitely doing what it needs to do.
It's set up in less than 15 minutes. It's simple. With T-Mobile, you get up to 50% savings when you switch. Fast, reliable, 5G home internet for $50 a month. Nothing more.
Now we're going to see how this plays out, guys. Now we're going to be able to see this in real time. God, I love making money. I like making money while I'm on here, while we're all making money. Yes, sir. Absolutely, Joe. Now we're going to see. This is the best part of these patterns. We came up, built the W. Now we're up here. How high can we go? Do we keep going? Right? Do we start to now build a form? Do we pull down and retest and then shoot up even higher right away? Do we start retesting areas? Or do we just straight up right now? Is this just a straight up event where we're trying to catch up? So it just starts breaking levels and it just it just starts going. Or is this going to be an event where this starts to come to a head? We're going to satisfy a pattern, then we're going to shoot up even higher based on more support. This is where it gets fascinating right now, and this is my favorite part when it starts to do this. Because you can clearly see how Head and Shoulders is formed out of this whole pattern. You can start to see what we're saying. That doesn't mean it has to come back down, and for petty reasons, I'd rather just go up, because I like to see my portfolio go up, and I'd rather just see XRP and XLM go up. But I also like the ability to buy more. But XLM, I'm telling you, it's destined. It has a 15% gain written all over it. And when it made that dump down, it was only up or down about, what was it, 1.5%? So this has been fantastic already. And you're watching it right before our very eyes. You're watching this. Which leads me to believe even more now that nothing else is going and XRP and XLM is, that we might have a dump coming in the short term. Whenever it's only XRP and XLM running, we always dump after. God bless the run. Just make sure you secure your profits. But I will caution you with this. XRP is under $1. Even if XRP gets to 96 cents, I don't sell. That stuff that I bought from 57 cents. It's just, I don't buy it over $1 and I don't sell it under $1. It's a very easy rule to live by. I usually don't buy it unless it's under 50 cents. But 57 cents was long enough when I haven't had it in a long time. Even though I didn't get it at 57, I was closer to like 59. Oh, CJ, hell yeah, that would be great. Yep, Kana, I totally agree with 275. Totally agree. I think 275 would be a perfect spot for it to get rejected. That's why I was talking about if it could, if this is coming to that Head and Shoulders off of that W. It would make perfect sense. Whenever you see a W there, we're starting to get towards the bottom of a pattern. I mean, towards the top. But we were just happen to have enough to break out through the levels. Hell yeah, Joe, it definitely will. It will. I think it will. I think we're going to get a Christmas pump, but I don't think it's time for the Christmas pump. I think we'll have a dump to hit the proper support levels before we get the ultimate pump, if we're going to get a huge pump. But I think a dump's coming real quickly here in the short term. I do, Joe. I have that gut feeling that XRP and XLM do this. It generally gets followed up by a big dump. And XRP, or like Matt says, in the 4-hour, Bitcoin looks horrendous. I've got it. That's what I think we're in, and I think it's going to lead us back down to 41,994. But I mean, I've got this charted out too. If this breaks out of this, oh man, oh fuck me, because like all I ever think of when I look at Bitcoin's chart is Gordon Ramsay when he's on there. Oh bloody hell! He looks at it in the kitchen. He's like, "You gotta be fucking. How could you leave yourself like? How could you have this kitchen looking like this hellhole?" That's how Bitcoin looks. Like it's like, oh fuck me. Because I can tell you what's gonna happen with Bitcoin. I almost can visualize it so clearly right now. Like so clearly. Like I mean it could bounce in here a little bit, but ultimately it looks like it wants to do this, come up here and create I mean look at this. If it did this, would you guys be like, oh okay, I can see that now? Or would I need to do something like this to capture your imagination? No, I'm not going to show you my boobs. I hate to disappoint my viewing audience. I'm not that kind of Gale. So, would it... Like, I could totally see... Oh, that looks like shit. That just looks like a straight line still. Well, couldn't somebody tell me that I was just drawing a straight line? So, couldn't you see it come up like this? And then like, fuck it, it still does. But if I told you it was going to look like that, would that be more believable in the pattern? No, Tom, it wouldn't. You know why? Because when it comes back up like this, it sure as hell ain't just going to go straight down. We'd probably have a bounce like that there. Is it more believable now? But that's what I think is happening. I think we're going to come down and double bottom, and then we're going to have a big pump. Yeah, huge pump. But we're going to come up to like that 51,000, 50,000, 52,000 area. I do. I think this is a Head and Shoulders, and you'd have to be a nutsack not to see this. Excuse my French. I mean, look at that. How, if somebody says that's not what's happening, I can't see in my left eye, so I might be missing something. Boom. 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 I don't know. I don't know. Just on this part of the pattern. But then you bring it out even farther and you're like, well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, now what comes next? You know, and then it's a problem. So that, I mean, I don't know how else to put it. This is what I see. This is what I feel. And in fact, XLM's making me look like a fucking genius this whole live stream. I thank you, XLM, for going down to 25.9 first for that split second just to make me look like a fucking G. Or 25.8. I so appreciate it. Oh, I appreciate that. Well, you know what, Steve? I'm good at that. I have a comedic value. Oh, man. I should wear my... Where's my mask? I should wear my... You know, back in the day... Even now, see, the Lions never got better. We used to carry bags with us. So, if we were ever caught watching the Lions... Well, we didn't actually carry bags, but people in the stadium did. You get the local paper bag from the grocery store. You put it on your head. That's what I'm going to need to get. If XRP goes to $100 tomorrow, while I'm taking a shit on the toilet, I will come on with a paper bag on my head. I promise you. If somehow, someway, I walk away from my computer screen and these assholes are right all along, and XRP somehow gets to $100, $1,000, and all I did was walked outside to get my mail, I'll come on here with the paper bag, and I will eat my own, I'll eat the paper bag. Yep. Is that a Head and Shoulders or cock and balls? Well, let's take a closer examination here. Oh, damn it, did I delete it? I believe I deleted the evidence. I believe it was the old cock and balls pattern, but we'll never know. As you can see here, we got the hanging schlong, and we come down here. No. I don't want to bring out John Madden because I would be on here forever. What am I doing? It's 11:28 already. Look at me. Look, Mom, I'm a star. 90 people hit like. Okay, so... I mean, looks pretty good to me. I think it's doing what we think. XRP is what we thought it was, and I'm going to always contend that. Until it does something different than what we thought, XRP is what we thought it was. In fact, I'd say XRP is more than what we thought it was. Just right now, it's having a problem. You know what this is like? Did you guys ever go on, like, the pirate ship? I think it was the pirate ship. It's like... Woo, right? Well, our hope for XRP is, eventually, one time, the track breaks and whoosh! Right? That's what we're playing on, guys. Eventually... the market's going to have to break. The market's going to have to break. And eventually the people are going to be like, forget that they're selling. And then it's going to... Can't we pray? You know? But that's what it looks like. Actually, there's that one where it's like... Whoosh. Ah, damn it. That's how I feel with XRP. Oh, massive. The only problem is what happens if you don't, Brian, what happens if you don't come all the way to the top first when you do what we just did? And it doesn't look like that. That's correct, Brian. It's a failed cup and handle when you only come up this high. So likely you would just make another handle up to here. And then if you ever made it that high, which I think we're going to. And if I'm glad you brought that out because this is what you can see very clearly here. To me, Brian, I see this. And you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but if you go like this, you see this M, right? I could, wait a minute. We can't go straight down. So you get this consolidation. Then you come down and hit this 57 or 52. And then I think we have a pump up to here for Christmas if it does it properly or just after the new year. I think this is what we should all be focused on. I think this is the pump right here. I think this is the pump that could change our pockets. And we'll go from 57 cents or 58.8. I mean, guys, that's 161% up to $1.57 level, $1.53. The $1.57 level is like 165%. Lord have mercy. This is what I'm talking about. Like, the pattern didn't just develop itself like that in the weekly just to change itself now. But you guys understand now? Each day is another day of trading, but in the grand scheme, look at what that looks like. Does it look more logical what I drew out's going to happen? Or does it look more logical that this would happen? You have no structure to the pattern. You break away from everything we could design here with a W within the M reversal. It's prototypical. It's laid out there beautifully for us. And if we break off now and don't consolidate back down with the, you know, we still have plenty of room to go up. We could go up to like 98 cents and not break out of this formation. Might even be a little bit higher. Hold on. No, I mean, you really wouldn't want to go up to $1.08. You could push $1.01 and you'd be okay. But at anything higher than that, I would say, oh, fuck. But I definitely need to get some of this noise off of here. I know I love my little drawings. I'll keep the ones below, but I need to make sure you guys can see the screen. And yes, I know there's a lot of lines and yada, 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 but that's all the support resistance lines in here, and we need to know. Because we need to know where we could have potential stopping points. The 91.88, I agree, that's annoying, so I'll get rid of the 91 because we know 88 support. So, okay. I think that's looking pretty good. But guys, I'm really going to have to call it a night. I don't want to. But I do have Julie's surgery tomorrow. I do appreciate all of you. Like, this has been an honor. An honor and a privilege. Any last second likes, subscribes to the channel. If you want to send a donation, if you want to join Tom's Army. Or if you just want to say, what's up, my brother. Do it now or forever hold your peace. Like I said, it's been an honor. As my grandma would say, Grandma Speaker, rest in peace. Wee! She'd always go, wee! And she'd always do that. That's what I feel about XLM right now. Always make us Kool-Aid, and she'd always intentionally put too much sugar in it so that she could do it. Oh, I'm not going to disappear. It's going to be quite the opposite. It's going to be quite the opposite, guys. You know why? Because when I am in, you know, like when I'm all stressed out, I'm just going to come on and do an update. I might not be able to go live, but I'm going to do an update. Trust me, while I'm waiting for Julie's surgery to get over with tomorrow, it's like an almost 3-hour surgery. I'm going to be, I guarantee I'm going to wake up and I'm going to do an update. After I make sure she's good, I'm going to do an update. Just what I do. Emerson, same back to you, my brother. I appreciate it. IQ, much love. Wait a minute. Nice. I appreciate that, Brian. Oh, all the time, man. But that's something that I'm trying to put in my past. I don't like the scalp trade. I'd rather just... Okay, so instead of putting in and having to... Because sometimes the 1 minute lets you down, especially in crypto and when it's fast-paced. But I'd rather just, instead of scalp trading, I'd rather just start, okay, so I'm not buying something, let's start to put, oh, I appreciate that, Steve. Thank you, J Legs. Man, a bunch of OGs in here. But I'd rather start building up a little bit of portfolio, a little bit more, and then just buy it when it gets to my intended target for a bigger run-up. Like right now, I could be buying XRP more than just the 57. I could have bought it at 75 and traded it to 88, sold it again, bought it at 75, but blah, 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 blah. So I just decided to hold my 58 cents and not buy more until it comes down to the double bottom and let all this bullshit sideways trading do what it's got to do. Watch my portfolio go up and down while it's doing this. But then add a substantial position if it's going to, you know, at that double bottom, because I think I see all the evidence in the world that that double bottom is going to hold. It's just, you know, that's XLM right here, and you can see it looks exactly like XRP. So I think there's no reason why it wouldn't hold, you know, so with XRP, it's the same thing. I don't see why it wouldn't hold there. I see all the evidence in the world. You even had, and it's always the same, and you even had 2 touches down. What are we missing here? We're missing the second touch. That's the only thing we're missing to make a pump. That's it. Everything else in this looks structurally sound. To have a massive pump, ladies and gentlemen. Massive. Massive. It's that simple. It's just, it's going to be, like Donald Trump would say, it's going to be tremendous. Ladies and folks, it's tremendous. And he, you know, that's just that line, tremendous. It's going to be tremendous. He wasn't as tremendous as, but tremendous. Still like him, but, you know, it's all an agenda. Oh, but honestly, the best part is I figured out the crypto end game. We're going to be mining machines, guys. Think your lucky stars are turning us into mining machines. It's great. Think about it. Look it up. With your own frequency. Oh, oh, man. Wait until this stuff I got to tell you guys. Oh, it's fantastic. I'm going to have to start my own podcast. Ooh, it's a spicy meatball, everybody. So, yeah, this is what I'm watching. I mean, this is what I'm seeing. So, I do appreciate everybody watching. Make sure to share this content. I can't believe there's 94 likes. 94 likes. That means everybody who's stopping in and hitting that like button at least. 67 people still sticking around. Yeah, I like Trump. He's no Biden. Oh, man, I couldn't even say that with a straight face. And Biden. You know, when they start sending you money and you're like, why the fuck are they sending me money? You know you got a problem. I didn't even want the money. They gave for little T. Here's your compensation for having a kid. Here's $350. Oh, do I get any Santa? No, we're just putting it in your account. So I mean, nothing could go wrong with that policy. But look, you can even see this in the chart. We're getting ready, guys. We're getting ready. What is this shit? It's XRP. We're getting ready. I'm telling you, if this does this properly and it comes down and tests what it needs to, all is XRP doing right now to itself is it's hurting itself by not coming down and finishing these technical patterns. So we get all the real money coming in. Yep. True that, Steve. True that. God, I love this shit. All right, guys. It's been an honor. I'll be back. I'll keep you guys updated. I really do appreciate everybody who stopped in during this live stream. You guys are awesome. All right, let's see if I can figure out how to exit the live. I mean, I can pause it. Ready? Let's see. Pause. And now I hit play. And now the streams are... It's back. I'm back. Look at me, Mom. I'm on TV. I'm on TV. No, have a good night. Whoops. They cut me off. Yeah, AK. AK. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, you guys want to see my weird eye? See? See, now you know I'm not making it up. I can't even look at the screen properly, so you guys won't be able to tell. There's what you call a dark spot, a white spot on that eye, so I can't see. So there you go. OG Sanity, yes. Of course you can join Tom's Army. You just gotta go, here, I'll show you. You gotta go to YouTube. And if it doesn't work on your desktop, you gotta, or I mean on your tablet or on your phone, you're gonna have to go to your desktop browser to make it work. So you just go to my channel. And then you gotta go to the membership area. Well, you won't have the membership area, but you need to go to my channel. Yeah, see, it won't work on phone. So you're gonna have to do it through you're gonna have to go to the desktop browser, go to my page, and then there's gonna be a join button on the home page. Yep. But OG Sanity, I appreciate that $9.99. I'm honored. But yeah, see, I couldn't even look at you guys properly because I can't see. It's not fair. I can't even tell if I'm looking into there. Let's see if I kind of look, and then my eye will cross to the left because I'm looking with my other eye. But I see you guys. Now you see me. Now when I do my updates, I want you to remember this face. I want you to remember this, what do we call it? This handsome face. How could you ever not think it's handsome? I have a candy cane. Aren't I handsome with my candy cane? Nobody could hate me if you're hanging a candy cane. I haven't seen one person who can come in here and say something bad when I have a candy cane on my face. So. Oh, that's me being pulled off the stage. Damn it. All right, guys. I just been cut. I went overboard. They cut me. You know what? If I had 100 likes, I could leave. If I had 100 likes, I could leave the stream. But I've been cut, guys. So I'm going to have to end the live stream. They cut me. Oh my God, 101. You guys really did cut me, you bastards. All right. Well, the jury spoke and they want me out. Look at that. That was quick. That was quick. You guys have no souls. No, I'm kidding. Hold on. Where's, here we go.
YouTube is the #1.
You know, the goal of YouTube to me. So I appreciate that, guys. 100 and something like. So, yeah. Like it says in XRP, we trust. So, it's been fun. It's been fun. Gab. Have a good one, everybody. I don't know what I'm going to do after I get off of here. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do an update just for everybody who didn't get to tune in. Just for everybody who couldn't tune in. Because